Hello and welcome to another video of Adventure Cloud. So I'm doing something a little bit different today. We're on search and we've found right there, which is the chained oak. So this is a bit of a urban legend or local legend about this tree. So the chained oak, which is this one right there, is roughly a 700-year-old tree. We'll take the steps up to it, and it's in the village of Alton in Staffordshire, and it's actually where the name, well, where one of the rides from Alton Towers gets its kind of backstory from, urban legend. And the ride is Hex, if anyone's wondering. We'll see if we can climb around. So it's said that an autumn night the Earl of Shrewsbury was returning to his home at Alton Towers, which I believe would have been a manor house at the time, when all of a sudden an old woman appeared in the road, which I imagine is kind of this one down there. The coach stopped to find why she was there, at which point the old woman was begging for coin. The Earl cruelly dismissed her, and the old woman started to place a curse on him. The old woman told the Earl that if every branch of the old oak tree fell, a member of his family would die. The Earl refused to listen and continued on his way. So people have put locks on here, what with the names engraved on it. That same night, a violent storm caused a single branch from the old oak tree to break and fall. Later that evening, a member of the Earl's family suddenly and mysteriously died. Now this is the urban legend of it. Now this is kind of the pass through, and it's said that he was a firm believer in the power of the curse. The Earl is said to have ordered the servants to chain the oak up so no more branches could fall. You can see all the branches kind of hanging over. Obviously, as you can see, it's quite rotted now. So there's a few variants of this story, and one version, it's an old man, not an old woman, that approached the Earl. A second version is, instead of the storm bringing down a branch, the Earl's son was out riding his horse, and the branch that the woman was stood under fell on to him, knocking him off his horse and killing him. The third version of the story, which was invented by the theme park attraction Hex, meant that the Earl brought the branch back to his home and performed experiments on it in his vault. So who really knows whether it's an urban myth, a local legend, or just a good story that's kept on going. Now, the tree is all chained up still. I mean, this part's broken off. This broke off in, I think it's 2007. And the Talbot family, which is what the Earl was part of, confirmed no one died, so maybe the curse is broken. Who knows? It's sad that the big chunk of this that's broken off is down to the chains rusting and causing weakness in the tree. I mean, just looking at the roots, it looks awesome, doesn't it? Now, some people have done some looking into it, and they believe that it was 1821, which would identify the Earl as Charles Talbot, 15th Earl of Shrewsbury. Alton Towers Heritage states that the chaining occurred around the 1840s, which would identify the Earl as John Talbot, the 16th Earl of Shrewsbury. I thought it was a kind of cool story that I heard about. I thought I should come and have a look at it for myself. It's said that it might have just been, it's heavy duty chains. It's said that it might have just been the case that as the horse and coaches used to come across here, that the branches were just chained just to stop them from falling. But they obviously had very heavy duty chains. This bit looks like someone's trying to set it on fire, sadly, or maybe it was struck by lightning. It's a bit of a different video that I've put out today, but I figured why not? Why not try something different every now and again? Parking's a bit of a nightmare around here. But yeah, it's a nice little trail and woodlands that you can walk around. If anyone is interested into coming and checking it out. I know this is only a short video, and I'll be back with Somewhere Abandoned next week. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you liked it, drop a like, subscribe, drop a comment if you know any details or what your theory is on the place and what you think of the legend, and I'll catch you on the next one.